Hi guys, it's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts, and I decided to take another break from doing Handmade Flower Series, and I wanted to teach you something that I haven't really shared with too many people, but my all-natural laundry detergent soap that I make for my family because we have allergies, especially my daughter and I. She gets really bad allergies and infections from laundry soap that says it's all natural. Most of the stuff you buy at the store is not. But you know, when you do this recipe, know that you can use any kind of borax. Doesn't matter on the name brand. You can use any kind of washing soda. You can use all generics. I use as much generic as possible because generic's generally the more natural detergent. And this is all natural. These are all natural products. And so is the soap that I use. You can use your personal soap, though most doctors will tell you to either use all natural or use ivory. Most doctors recommend ivory. Now, I personally make my own soap, but if you want to make all natural soap and not get into the chemical process, which is fine, because even if you get into the chemical process and you pour it, you've got to let it sit for a month. But you can go to the store and you can go to Michael's and Joann's and you can pick up a tub of it, and it is all natural. It's much more expensive than making it yourself. And it is in raw format, which means you have to re-pour it. You really have to re-pour it. You cannot use it as is, or it's too hard and too harsh. When you re-pour it, or remelt it and re-pour it, which is as easy as putting it in a microwave, or a, what's that called? Heating pot. Crock pot. That, you know, you just need it to be warmed up to where it's liquid thin. And then you pour it in a container, and one of these will cost you, it depends on where you get it, between $6 and $10. I kept my personal ones from when I was making soap, and I really did make a lot of soap at one point in time. But these are 3 ounces. And I generally sell those for $4 personally because I actually make mine. And this is just part of one of these. These are 5-ounce ones. These type of containers are a lot more expensive because they're sturdier than the basic plastic. But what you're going to do, if you're going to do all natural, and even if you don't do all natural, and you're going to use your soap, you're going to have to grate it. If you have a salad shooter and you have the grater for your salad shooter, I highly recommend it, or you're going to be really tired. Thus is why it's so late on this today, because these are 2 of 24 bars that we have used. But I do more than one batch. When I make batches, I make enough to do 9 months. Today I already made 1 batch for my pictorial. I'm getting ready to do the second here one for the video. When the video is over, I'm going to do a 3rd, because this way I don't have to make any more for a year. But when you take it, you can use either side. I have found that it's better on this side because it's too grainy on this side and you'll be shaving for a long time. Though it's better to have it that tinier. But if you're using all natural soap, you'll find out that using the bigger grain, and you just, of course, you just use your strength. This is soft soap. It won't take much strength. You can see that I'm pushing. I'm not going real hard. You can go slow. And you just keep going, and it goes down fairly quickly. If you can see that. So, there you go. This is what you're going to get. Thus, here's what I have. And we're going to use this. I actually have quite a bit of this already made. Like I said, we did 22 bars. So I'm going to put this aside. This is all for a quick tutorial and video. You're going to actually need 8 cups of granulated bar soap. Now with mine, what I do is I take the 1 cupper. Now I've already got a batch in here that I've made, and I do exclusive details and tricks and tips on my Facebook page at Charming Custom Crafts on the people person page. You'll have to hit a request for me. But, you know, I just put it in. I measure this way. You don't want to pack it so hard because you don't want the soap to be hard. You want the soap to be loose. So you do 8 cups. And we know that this is a 1 cupper. So I'm going to put just a little bit more. That's 2 cups. And it gets sticky because soap is sticky. And I didn't get a chance to let it sit for 5 days. When you do your natural soap, you have to let it breathe for 5 days after taking it out of the thing. There's 3. That's why it's sticky, because there's still a lot of moisture in it. No worry, if you can get it to sit for 3 or 4 days, it's fine. There's 4, and I'll explain why in a second. There's 5. 6. And we're going to have to pull another container, which I do have. I'm just going to shove that in. And hold on, I got more. And here is 7. It's going to be a bigger difference if you use hard bar soap because it's going to be a lot smaller and it will become more compact. But mine, I always do that. Now, for me, I always put, and I'll get to that later. But so there's your 8 cups of natural laundry soap, and it does get messy. You're going to want to do this in the garage or outside. You're going to do 8 cups of washing soda, but I'm going to use my 2 cups measuring cups. So you're only going to need 4 of them. Now I'm going to be a little shy on this box. It actually takes more than 1 box, but I had an extra part of another box. So I actually have plenty of washing soda. When you use washing soda, and this is basically the same format that your grandparents made. So I've already got plenty of this because I've already added an extra 2 in there. So you put 4 of the double cups in, and then you're going to do the same to the borax. Now you're going to find that sometimes they will come and it's hard. And it's not a big deal, and I'll show you because at the end you're going to break up everything anyway. And it's sticking, of course. Let me get my other one that I have open, see if it's any better. That's probably the one that's been sitting around. Okay, 1. And you'll see why with all this it requires to have ventilation. 2. And it's getting in my mouth. How are we on time, baby?
3 minutes.
Okay. 3
to go.
I get it. And 4. Now that's 4 double cups. That's 8 cups. And then you actually use 8 cups of baking soda, but if you're getting the smaller boxes, you only need to do 5 because it measures out that way. And I'll show you here. It comes out to 1 3/4 cup. So you only need 5 of them. So you only need 5 of these, even though you need 8 cups because it's 1 3/4. If you have a little extra, it's alright. It requires the washing soda and the baking soda. The baking soda is to keep it fresh. The washing soda, if you add the washing soda, it makes your laundry soap much stronger, but it's very gentle on babies' clothing. Though I will tell you, sometimes the all-natural laundry detergent may not be exactly strong enough to get the toughest stains, so you're still going to have to do a booster. The borax is a booster. It's a stabilizer, and it's part of this. This is also great for efficient washer and dryers, or washers that are HE, which is good. So, and the idea with the HEs, is it's not as much suds. People have this misinterpretation that you need suds to wash your clothes, and that's crap. You don't need suds. You need the proper washing materials. So you have seen me put, and I've already put extra washing soda in, so I did that before because I was trying to make sure I had everything. It actually take about a full box, if you're going to get this kind, down to about this much, and another box, not all of this, but like 1 1/3 box to 1 1/2 box. You're going to use all of a borax box, but I always keep stuff stocked. So we're good on this. Everything's in here, so what you're going to start doing is you're going to go in, you can use a spatula, but I have found that if you're already dirty from doing all this, and it's not even dirty, it's soap, I just go in and I break up the chunks. Now this is 2 batches, and you just keep mixing it. And you might want to wear a mask if you're getting close to it, because it will get up your nose. It just makes you sneeze a little bit. Not that you're allergic to it, it's just getting powder up your nose. And if you'll see how the all-natural soap will dry very quickly, there's no more stickiness to it because the powder absorbs whatever moisture that's left in it.
30 seconds.
So this is how you do it. It's that simple, and understand that when you do this, you only need 1/8 of a cup, but I have found that 1 teaspoon, because this is strong enough, 1 teaspoon measurement for 1 load of laundry. 1 load is all you need. That'll do 1 load of your toughest clothes. That's it. This is a double batch. It'll last 9 months for 4 people. Thanks. Follow me on Charming Custom Crafts on Facebook.